This repair video is on how to replace the custom clutch and brake assembly for an M or L cassette type roller shade. First, let's identify some critical parts: the cassette end plate, the clutch guide, the chain wheel nut, the brake, and the tube adapter. The first step is to remove the end caps. Do this carefully because the tabs can break easily. Next, we'll remove the shade and tube from the cassette by collapsing the idler end spring and carefully separating the tube from the clutch on the opposite side. Now that you've removed the shade tube, remove the 4 number 1 Phillips screws that hold the end plate in place. If you're going to replace the brake, separate the brake from the tube just enough to grasp the brake and pull it out of the tube. Once the brake is removed, go ahead and remove the tube adapter as well. To replace the brake, first insert the adapter onto the brake and align the brake and the tube adapter with the tube's channels. And press the brake into the tube while aligning the adapter. If you are replacing the clutch, the next step is to remove the bead chain from the clutch by separating the bead connector and removing the chain. Next, remove the screw from the end plate that holds the clutch assembly in place and separate the old clutch from the end plate and leave the end plate in the face-up position. Now, reassemble the replacement parts by first orienting the chain guide onto the cassette end plate so that the chain will hang down. This orientation applies to both wall and ceiling mounts. Insert the screw into the back of the end plate and tighten the screw. Next, snap the chain wheel onto the chain guide. In addition, for the L clutch only, not seen here, you must install an auxiliary chain guide. Now, feed the chain into the chain guide and turn the wheel until the chain exits the other side. Insert the chain in the bead connector. Make sure to pull the chain up to the back of the cassette for the standard roll or the cassette front or reverse roll. Reinstall the end plate by tightening all 4 screws. Next, insert the roller tube into the clutch assembly, making sure that the shade is in the up position. And then snap the idler end in place by collapsing the idler spring and positioning the end in place. Go ahead and replace the end cap, snapping it in place, and check the shade for proper operation.